Good evening, friends. Today we are here again with a new video. This time I will be covering the entire IBPS PO IX 2019-20 season. I will be making various videos for you. This is just an overview video. In future you'll be getting other videos for your further preparation. Do subscribe the channel to get updates of the new videos and also to watch more videos. Do share and add your comments for any further corrections or any other requirements. So here we are, IBPS PO Provisional Officer and Management Trainees Season 9 for the year 2019-20. So here's a list of the participating organizations. As you can see, all these are public sector banks. These are the banks which are participating in IBPS program according to the vacancies reported by them. Here is indicative list of the vacancies which have been reported till now for the year 2020-21. As you can see, there's a total of around 4,336 vacancies reported by all the banks. Some of the banks have not yet reported. NR indicates not reported. These banks may or may not report vacancies by the end of the exam process. If they report vacancies, the total vacancies will rise. Generally, every year at the end of the exams, vacancies are released by the non-reported banks. As a result, the total vacancies also increase. So expect an increase in the total number of vacancies. This is a list of the total vacancies which has released during 2019-20. You can see there was a total of 4,252 vacancy. Compared to this, the current vacancies have increased. You can see 4,336 vacancies. So you have a better chance of selection with the rise of vacancies. These are the tentative dates for your examination. As the dates for online registration have ended on 28th of August, that's today. Now you can start preparation for the prelims exam, which is scheduled to be held on 12th and 13th or 19th or 20th of October 2019, followed by your other mains and interview. As you can see, for your prelims, approximately 45 days are left. As far as main goes, approximately 19 days are left. And for your interview, you have approximately 4 months. And I consider these dates are more than enough for you to prepare and clear the exam. This regarding preliminary examination. All the exams are online. You will be having total of 100 questions. English 30, quantitative aptitude 35, reasoning ability 35. Except for English, all the other chapters will be covered both in English and Hindi. The time allotted for each section is 20 minutes and 1 hour for the entire examination. And here's the detail of main examination. You will have 4 parts: reasoning and computer aptitude, general economy and banking awareness, English language, data analysis and interpretation, and a paper on English language, letter writing and essay. The marks, questions and time allotted are displayed on screen. As you can see, I have highlighted. The marks obtained in online main exam only will be considered for shortlisting for interviews and also for the final merit list. So as far as main exams goes, the marks which you score are very important, as it will count till your final selection. And this is the interview schedule. The total mark allotted for interview will be around 100. And various categories have various different percentage of marks to score. The weightage of ratio of online main exam and interview will be 80:20. Accordingly, the final list will be created. As you can see, a candidate should qualify both in online main exam and interview and be sufficiently high in merit to be shortlisted for subsequent provisional allotment process. You may have cleared your main exams, but if you get less mark in interview, your name may not be there in the final merit list. So each section, both main and interview, are very important. And once you got selection in the final mains and interview, you will be given provisional allotment as per the vacancies reported and the banks available and your mark score. Your merit list will be created, and accordingly the choice which you have filled, it will be compared with your merit list, and accordingly you will be allotted the banks. Now if you take a look at IBPS PO 2018 prelims cutoff, as you can see, for general it was around 56.75 out of 100, and other scores are indicated on the screen. And if you see a sectional cutoff, it's hardly any score. It's around, for English you have to score 8.75 out of 30, reasoning ability 9 out of 35, and quant around 7.75 mark out of 35. And prelims exam are just a initial screening, and this mark don't count in your final merit list. So you have to give importance to your prelims, in the view that only if you clear the prelims you can write the main exam. If you take a comparison of the prelim score for the last 3 years, in 2016 it was around 47.50 for general. It came down to 42.75 in 2017, but in 2018 it was a whooping 56.75. So you can see there is not a comparison which you can make. Generally it prevails around 50% of the total marks of 100. And if you see the mains cutoff, the overall cutoff was around 74.5 for general. The sectional cutoff, you can see it was very low. Reasoning and computer aptitude was 7.5 out of 60. English it was 7.5. Data interpretation 2.25. 4.5, banking awareness 5, 8, descriptive 8.75 and 10. So the less mark in the subject wise cutoff indicates the toughness of the exam. The exam was really tough last year, hence the low cutoff. So prepare accordingly. So why here I am showing you the comparison of the last years is just to make an overview of the prevailing scenario in this IBPS PO examination. Keep all these things in mind before starting your preparation. As you can see, the final cutoff for 2018, the maximum score for unreserved was around 63.91 and the lowest person who scored 43.87 was selected, and people below this score up to 43.42 are kept in the reserve list for 2018-19. These reserve list people will also be selected during the next year selection. First the reserve list people will be given vacancies, and after that the current selected people will be given. And regarding the allotment, the final results are normally declared by first week of April. As soon as the exams are results are declared, IBPS sends the respective documents to the respective banks, and then the banks start calling candidates. Provisional call letters are issued by banks generally by mid-April itself. It depends on the needs of the bank, and this process continues till the end of 2020 or the next IBPS cycle is started. Here are few tips. These are just initial tips. It's never too late. You have ample time now. Start today itself. The cutoff marks, as you have seen, clearly indicates the competition is very high, and the low cutoff shows the exams are getting more and more tougher. And one more thing I want to tell you people is that as far as other exams are concerned like SSC, UPSC, there's uncertainty in selection and the process is really lengthy. You're not clear when you will get selected even if you cleared the exams. But till now, as far as IBPS is concerned, the dates are never delayed. They are always on time. People get selected as per the dates given in the advertisement. So never make a delay and start today itself. As the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. The exam may be tough. You have to make yourself more tougher to compete and clear it. So wishing you all the best for the examination. I'll be making more videos for the prelims, mains, interview, and will always be there for you to clear any of your doubts. Do comment, subscribe, and share this video to your other friends also. Thank you.